My ex's husband told me I'm jealous and made a scene, so I left to keep the wedding calm. In uni, I had a short thing with a girl in my course. I ended it because I needed to learn to be on my own. My parents did everything for me. They paid my bills, cooked, and washed my clothes. She wanted a man ready to settle. I wanted to figure out life without leaning on anyone. We split, finished uni, and got jobs. My cousin's wedding was huge. 700 people, rows of round tables, lights, and a loud band. She was there with her husband. He studied with us too. I saw them and felt calm. No pain, no wish to rewind. I liked the life I had now. I paid my own rent and cooked my meals. I was proud of that. He came to our table and asked why he didn't see me at graduation. I told him I missed it because my grandmother's funerals were that same day. I said crowds also made me shake, so skipping the ceremony felt fine. He asked my job. I said I teach now, and I love it. Then he changed tone. He said, my wife doesn't care about you anymore. He flicked his eyes toward his wife by the stage, as if testing me. I nodded because, okay, good for them. I had learned she could be controlling. She wanted me to ask before I saw my own friends. I didn't want drama at my cousin's wedding. I stood up, wished him a good night, and moved to another table where my other cousin sat. The hall was big, and our new table was in a corner near the dessert cart. I thought the moment was over. Later he found me again. I don't know how in a hall that size, but he walked straight up like he had a map. He threaded through dancers and a cameraman like he had a route. His face was flushed. His words pushed close into my space. He said I was jealous of them. He said I skipped graduation to avoid seeing them together. I didn't know they were together back then. I said nothing. He talked over me anyway. He said I still wanted her. He said I was invisible to her now. He smiled like he won something. I stared at the stage and felt guilty this scene was stealing their moment. A few people at nearby tables turned to stare. The band kept playing. Plates clinked. A kid ran past with a balloon. I nodded along to make it end. I kept my hands on the chair back so I didn't look like I was engaging. He stayed on me. He asked if I was scared of him. He asked if I felt small next to a real man. My chest felt tight. I still didn't raise my voice. I said, this isn't the place. He leaned in and said it was exactly the place. Someone at my table coughed. My cousin looked down at her plate. I told him I wasn't talking about this here. He said I was rude for walking away before. I said I was leaving now so the focus could go back to the couple. He snorted. He said the focus never leaves them. He said everyone can see I'm pressed. A server stepped around us with a tray. I stepped back so the tray wouldn't hit him. He stepped forward again. I took out my phone and typed a quick note that I was heading out. I slid my gift to a relative, hugged my aunt, and walked to the exit. The cold air outside felt sharp. My hands shook as I called a ride. I didn't look back. At home, I set my suit on a chair, took a breath, and went to bed. A few days later, my cousin texted me. She asked why I started fights at her wedding. I told her I didn't start anything. I said he came to me twice, and I left to keep it from getting worse. She said it was my fault for leading her friend years ago. She said I made a mess she had to clean up. I told her I was 19 and not ready to be someone's husband. I said I ended it because I needed to grow up. I also said I didn't speak to his wife at the wedding. I didn't even look for her. She wrote back that she was upset and flustered that night. She said she felt like she had to take her friend's side in the moment. I didn't push. I told her I'd call after her honeymoon to clear it calmly. She said okay. I waited and then I called. I kept my voice steady. I said I left to protect her day. She said she saw two groups staring and thought I was stirring things up. I said he followed me to another table. I said I didn't follow him, didn't raise my voice, didn't insult anyone. I said I just wanted the music and the dancing to be the main thing. She went quiet, then said she felt bad. She said the night was a blur, and the photos and videos made it worse. I told her I get it. Big weddings make small sparks look like fires. I said I don't hold a grudge. I said I want peace at family events. I said I'll keep my distance from her friend, and I hope they keep their distance from me. I said if anyone tries to corner me again, I will just walk away and let staff handle it. She said that sounded fair. She said she wants no scenes at future events. I said same. We agreed on simple rules. If we share a room, we wave, we move on, we keep space. She thanked me for calling instead of texting, and I said thanks for hearing me out. We ended the call on calm voices. For me, that was the end of it. Now his friends are saying I started it and walked out. Was I wrong for that?